Hey, Shalom. I'd like to give all honor, praise, and glory to my power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, divine honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Honors to the elders Amanda, elder Sekalar, elder Yahweh Call. Blessings and protection to the men and women who's waiting for the return of our Adawan power. Just a quick lesson. I'm titled this somewhat after 2nd Esdras 15 and 11, something to consider. All right, and this is I watched a video on this yesterday concerning what you call the screw worm. All right, and I'm gonna get some scriptures. Well, you know what? Just basically, this is a fly that once it lands on cattle, all right, and it lays larvae in there, and the larvae feed off of the cattle, mainly the the sores. If it's like open wounds and things like that, they'll lay and really these things they'll kill the cattle. Now, mainly this is happening in New Mexico, around the border. These, according to history, in the 1960s, they had allegedly got rid of them by using another type of insect to sterilize the males from hatching. But this thing came back in a big way, in which you see all these articles. New World Screwworm Animal Plant Health Inspection Service. This was 5 days ago. Wildlife Wednesday free event. State asks New Mexican hunters to watch for screwworm. I was reading one, and I'll probably read another. I'll read another one. All right, it says USDA slaps down Texas Agriculture Commissioner. That was about a month ago when he was complaining about this. A New Mexico port shut down to New World Screwworm ripples across state and both sides of the border. All right, and then you have some other articles of the first human cases. All right, in which I think they're slowing down a percentage of the beef that they're going to import from Mexico, and I think they're going to get it from somewhere else. All right, which who knows? It may cost more to import it from another place. All these things lead to pretty much to a famine. All right, and to you paying more. All right, for beef. All right, but it was something that I wanted to consider. All right, and I don't know if I should read some of this. All right, you can read it, but it was something that I'm not gonna be long with this. It was something that I wanted to consider, and I went into I asked the AI overview, did the fourth plague of Egypt lead to the fifth plague? And it said no, the fourth plague of Egypt did not lead to the death of animals. The fourth plague, known as a swarm of flies or wild animals, was followed by the fifth plague of the pestilence that specifically killed Egyptian livestock. All right, and you clearly see the fourth plague involved a swarm of flies or a multitude of wild animals that affected the Egyptians in their land. Okay, and the fifth plague was livestock. All right, now let's go into the scripture. All right, and this is something to consider. No, let's do this. Let's go. All right. Bear with me. This thing is getting stuck. Come on. It's Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, and that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. These things that happen in the earth, they're really not new. All right, nothing is really new. Is what the Lord is telling us. All right, let's go here. Let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras. All right, 2nd Esdras 15 and 11. All right, it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand, all right, and with a stretched out arm, and will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. All right, And what does that mean? All right, in this context, when it says as before, it's not talking about former Egypt. All right, because that place is destroyed. All right, it's talking about modern day Egypt, which is this place. All right, aka America. All right, it says as before. All right, so a lot of those plagues that were back then are coming back now. All right, a lot of them plagues now. Let's go to. I want to do this real quick, and it's just something to consider. All right, you know, hey, the Lord controls everything, man, and you have a lot of people that don't believe. All right, and you see during that time, you see how the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, man. All right, and you have a lot of people that have that mindset. All right, their hearts are hardened, and the Lord is actively working, man. All right, and all these things I could say when I sit here and I look at this, and the Lord, you know, even when against Pharaoh, he was just building up a case against him. All right, and you know, he had multiple times to do the right thing and let the people, the Lord harden his heart that pretty much that his name should be magnified in the earth at that time, and it's going to be the same way again. All right. But this is to me for those who pretty much have eyes to see, man. All right, this is the book of Exodus chapter 8 and 20 concerning Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. All right, no new thing of the sun. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, rise up in the early morning and stand before Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water. Say unto him, thus saith the Lord, let my people go, that they may serve me. Else, if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I send swarms of flies upon thee, upon thy service, and upon thy people, into the house, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarm of flies. Also the ground thereof they are. All right. And the Lord, and I will sever that day in the land of Goshen, in which my people dwell, that no swarm of flies shall be there, to the end that thou mayest know that I am the Lord. All right. And in the midst of thee, all right. And the Lord put a difference between the Egyptians, all right, and his people, all right, and the same thing he's going to do with his elect, all right, in the latter days, he's going to protect them, all right, but when you go to, when you read Exodus chapter 9 and verse 1, then the Lord said unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh and tell him, thus saith the Lord thy power of Hebrews, let my people go that they may serve thee, for if thou refuse to let them go and will hold them still, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon the cattle which is in thy field, upon the horses and upon thy asses, and upon the camels and upon the oxen and upon the sheep, and there shall be a very grievous, all right, rain. Let's go into that word. Let's go into, wait a minute. Let's go into that word, etymology of that word, rain.
Strong's H 1698. Dead.
Okay, so the outline biblical usage is pestilence, plague, rain, cattle disease, or cattle plague. All right, and you see that. All right, when you look at in the sense of destroying pestilence. All right, when you see that when the AI overview says no fourth plague. No, the fourth plague of Egypt did not lead to the death of animals. All right, well, according to the scriptures, that's not so. All right, and maybe it was a different type of fly, but it was just something that I thought about and to consider. All right, but yeah, I believe that that one plague definitely led to another. All right, and the Lord knew that that Pharaoh's heart was going to be hardened. All right, so why wouldn't the Lord the Lord is a master. He is what I call the master, the grandmaster chess player. All right, and he thinks so far in advance. All right, beyond anything of the human mind. All right, and of course, he the one who hardened Pharaoh's heart. All right, so he set these things in a way, all right, that he can magnify his name. And it's going to be the same way here, man. All right, and when you really think about it, right, when you go back to 2000, during the time of the pandemic, what do you see? You see the same mindset here as those people back then. All right, they have that Pharaoh mindset of their hearts being hardened. Something happens, they beg. All right, like he begged Moses to get rid of the flies. Then what? His heart got hardened. All right, and it's the same way here. All right, till the Lord just utterly breaks these people. All right, and utterly just destroy this place with thermonuclear fire. But I just wanted to bring that out because when you investigate these things, when you search the scriptures and filter these events, all right, most people look at these things from a carnal sense, but we know that the Lord is moving in the earth, man, and all of these movements are spiritual, as the scriptures say. What is it? Isaiah 45:7. I create the light and form the darkness. All right. I would say I create good and evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right. So, the Lord is actively working. All right, against Babylon the Great. All right, the same way that He worked against ancient Egypt. All right. So I just threw it out there, just something quick, and this was just something to consider, man. All right, we see the finger of the Lord moving all on the face of the earth, and a lot of these people don't consider, man. All right, they don't consider that the Lord is in control of everything and doing these things. All right. So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying, and with that, I would like to say shalom.